Some people do not only feel sad when they need something, they feel ashamed. A message feels difficult to send. A request feels too big before it even leaves the mouth. A need for comfort, reassurance, time, help, clarity, or care starts feeling emotionally expensive long before anyone else even responds. That is what it feels like to carry the belief that your needs are a burden. And most of the time, that belief did not begin in the current moment. It began earlier in smaller ways, in being responded to with irritation, in being helped, but with resentment, in learning that your timing was inconvenient, in sensing that care came with emotional cost, in watching people withdraw, harden, or become overwhelmed when they needed something simple and human. Over time, the system learns a painful equation. Need equals weight. Asking equals risk. Presence becomes safer when you ask for less. That equation follows people into adulthood quietly, so now even ordinary needs start feeling heavy before they are expressed. The person does not only wonder whether they will be met, they wonder whether the act of needing itself already makes them harder to love, harder to keep, harder to deal with. That is a lonely way to live, because once shame attaches to asking, people begin leaving themselves unsupported in places where care might actually have been possible. They delay speaking. They minimize hurt. They downplay what matters. They tell themselves they are being strong, when often they are just trying to avoid the old humiliation of feeling costly. But needing does not make you a burden. Needing makes you human. The burden was often in the environment that taught you your needs were too disruptive to be held gently. That distinction matters, because if you keep treating your need as the problem, you will spend years reducing yourself to feel easier to love. And that reduction may bring temporary safety, but it rarely brings real closeness. Real closeness has to survive need, not perfectly, not endlessly, not without limits, but gently enough that asking does not automatically become shame. That is the kind of experience many people have not had often enough. So if needing care still feels emotionally heavy, do not rush to assume that means the need is wrong. It may only mean that your nervous system remembers what it cost before. And memory is not always the truth. Sometimes it is just the shape of an older pain that has not yet learned it could be met differently.